What's up, guys? I was supposed to put up the Houston Rockets versus Chicago Bulls game, but I got so caught up into the UFC thing going on after I heard that Holly Holmes got her ass beat by some woman named it starts with an M. I'm sure that you guys could correct me on that one. All I know is Holly Holmes got her ass beat. I'm like, what? She got what? She got her ass beat. Her first defense, she got her ass beat. It's like, oh, let me see what's going on. But then I noticed that it was the Diaz versus McGregor fight going on, so I decided to watch that whole thing. It's funny. It's always satisfying when the person who yaps his mouth the most get his ass beat down. And boy, McGregor got his ass beat, but like this is how it went. Pretty much, it was McGregor being aggressive all the time. He seemed like a little sloppy as much. Diaz, he was trying to play safe, but he was still getting punched down by McGregor. McGregor throwing spin kicks at him, some little elbows, some cock back shots. He did a lot. He did a lot of cock back punches in the first round. He cut Diaz a little bit right on his cheek, I think, in the first round. Um, Diaz, he was just trying to play safe on that one. McGregor was all aggressive in that fight. In the second fight, in the second round, that is, that changed a whole bunch. That changed a whole bunch. It was started off as the first round went out. They were just throwing McGregor's throwing punches, being aggressive all the time, and then Diaz started to hit back more, and they hit back more. They started trading punches a little bit, and then Diaz caught him. He stumbled a bit, caught him again. McGregor stumbled a bit. The boy had him right. It was at a point where he had him against the fence on the gate. He had McGregor pushed back. Then it looked like McGregor was almost had him down, but Diaz flipped him over. I actually got him in the chokehold. Uh, the guillotine. But of course McGregor moved out, or I think he actually let go to move position. Uh, he got on top. Diaz got on top of McGregor, kept got a few shots on him, and then went straight for the chokehold. Which McGregor, that's one of the most fastest tap outs I've ever seen, and that's worse than wrestling. And I had a lot of people tell me McGregor is not a good ground guy. He doesn't like to wrestle down on the ground. He doesn't like to ground pound on the ground. Well, that's what I've heard. But this boy got beat down when as soon as he got to the ground. The boy, he made Gregor tap out in mere seconds. Mere seconds. That's one of the fastest tap outs I've ever seen. Um, that boy was another cash cow gone. First round, Ronda Rousey gone. Now McGregor is gone. Floyd Mayweather is gone. These guys who like to talk a lot, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but Jesus, man, it's always satisfying when they finally fall. I thought Holly Holmes beating Ronda Rousey was good, but this one was very, very good. They were both bleeding in somewhat, or that was just Diaz blood all over the place because that was leaking. Um, but that was a very good fight, very good fight. Um, so McGregor got to go back down the ladder. Nate Diaz, and I heard a lot of people were not betting on this dude. They're saying this boy was gonna get ripped apart by Craig McGregor. I am I am no idea how to say this in a way. I'm not a full on UFC fan. I time and time again look at the fights. Tend to look at mainstream fights like this one, um, and every time I see this UFC games or matches, it's been very interesting and very entertaining to me. Hopefully, I could get into this. I haven't been into this in a long time. I used to watch old fights with Silva, Iceman, and all that, but just never got on the UFC as a daily basis, mixed martial arts, MMA, or Bellator down there. Just haven't got into it. Hopefully, I could get into this type of game. Well, keep saying game, matches, type of sports. Uh, yeah, but gosh, man, that was a good fight. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Leave your comments below what you think of the fight if you actually saw it. What do you think of it? Was it a good fight? What do you think of McGregor losing? Diaz winning? Leave your comments below. So until then, see ya.